106 R&B and throwbacks on 106 Live Radio. Atlanta's music leader. Tanasha Gray is on your radio. 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
Greetings and welcome in. Welcome to another show right here on 106liveradio.com. I'm your host, Tanasha Gray. It's my pleasure to be hanging out with you in the midday hours, folks. We don't take life for granted, and so we should not take people for granted either. How many times have we slighted each other and not believed that we can celebrate one another no matter what? Today we're talking about honoring those who are among us, honoring and celebrating the life of people whom we love so dearly. And I say, it's not enough to just talk about them in their presence. Let's also celebrate them even in their absence. As people are rising among us, let's look around and encourage one another. Let's showcase even the most prominent thing they're doing. For us, it might be a big deal. For them, it might be nothing. But still, we want to be able to talk about the most amazing things that we have seen and the impact that others have placed on our lives. I have the pleasure of hanging out with Monica, my friend Monica Ellis, my new friend Miss Debbie, and we're going to have them introduce themselves, and Stacy. You're going to get to learn all about Miss Debbie Classic and Miss Stacy Bogan. You're going to talk about the way in which Miss Debbie has been honoring others in the community. Let's get Monica in here with us. Great day.
Great day. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, good morning, Tanasha. It's been a minute, but girl, I'm back in the building. Thanks for having us. We are so excited to have Miss Debbie. Good news here, along with Stacy Bogan. We're talking about the Glamorous Awards and everything that she has going on. And I'm just so appreciative and thankful that I am a part of this. And let's just go, Debbie.
Yes.
Hey,
This is Debbie.
Debbie Good News, the CEO of DEBBY Classique Magazine and the producer of the CEM Award and the Glamorous Award, which we are going to be having on December 8th. So I want everybody to come out to support this amazing, we call it life-changing celebration.
Yes.
So because this is a celebration of love, I mean, there's no life without love, and there is no togetherness without celebrating each other. So I believe in honoring people and coming together as a community, and that is what we're preaching with the Glamorous. So we have come a long way where the Black communities don't come together and celebrate each other and being separated for one reason or the other. This gap we're trying to bridge.
Absolutely.
To bring the community together, to love and care and celebrate and elevate each other. And that DEBBY Classique Magazine have dedicated its time and brand to preach, to promote, and to elevate the community. So how about that? How about dressing up glamorously
and coming out
and coming
showing
out
up and
showing
showing out?
We're gonna have fun.
Well, Debbie, I do want to ask a question. So when did you find out about the divide between the A's and the AAs, which meaning Africans and African Americans. Like, because I feel like whenever I go to like the Bahamas or Jamaica, the women over there are not too kind to us American women. I've felt that personally. And I'm just like wondering why.
That is the point. That is the point, and that is the reason for this bridging the gap movement. So it has affected me too. So in so many ways, so many times, and I think this I'm right. I think there should be a way and some movement to be able to stop this from happening, because it shouldn't. I mean, who knows? Look at me and you. Don't we look the same? I don't know where you come from. You don't know where I come from. You don't know. But if anybody walk in here, he will say, those black ladies.
Yeah.
But it's the stigma that's keeping the communities from coming together, because there are things that, were indoctrinated into, us from an early age. And that's what we believe. So the stigma is what's keeping us from coming together, because there are certain things that we believe, but it's also in the behavior, because when, we are American born, but when other cultures come to America, they have this idea about us that, we are lazy and different things like that. And the women, it really shows in women that come here. They don't really embrace us because of what they believe, and we don't embrace them because of what we believe.
I mean,
we
if
have
you
to
don't
remove.
embrace me, why would I embrace you? So
Right.
that is what it is.
Right.
So how do we stop that?
Okay, so let's start from the top. The African community where I come from, they have this stigma.
Hold on, excuse me. Where do you come from again?
I said the African.
Where
No,
like
where you come-
Nigeria? Okay, because I remember you saying Igbo or something.
Igbo.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Igbo. I'm learning.
So not just about the Igbos, Africans in general.
Okay.
Right.
So they feel that the African Americans don't like them. They feel they don't want them. They don't like to see them. In fact, they discriminate and show them a lot of wicked and hatred. So now they are only seeing what this how they
What they were taught.
what they were taught.
So who taught them that?
Well, that's not what I'm here to talk
Oh.
about.
Look, I'm trying to go deep.
Listen, I'm not here to talk about who taught you.
Okay.
How do you know? I'm here to talk about what you know as an adult.
Okay.
What are you doing with it?
Right.
Okay.
You understand? Because many people have evaluated, make research, talk about those things for decades. So what have we made out of it? So
Hatred.
I am only talking about where I am and how to move forward from where I am.
Yes.
How to better my life, my children, and make our community a comfortable place and be prosperous together.
So
that is what I'm talking about.
You're using DCEM awards and the Glamorous
to bring us together.
To bring us together. Yes.
Okay, now the point is, the African community feels that the African Americans don't like them. The same way the African American community still feel that the African community don't like them. So who don't like each other and who face hate?
Right.
Is that what we want to be talking about for the rest of our life?
Right.
No.
No.
And the truth is that all of this whole perception is wrong. I have made research. I know I have made research from the African community. I've made research from the African American community. I come to realize one truth that many people don't know.
What?
Africans really love the African Americans and want to come close to them. The African Americans really love the African communities and want to be part of them.
Yes, that's true.
And the both community do not know this truth. Why? Because they have not come close.
They haven't communicated that.
There have not been any good communication to bring them close to express how each other feel. And that is why when you see a little open door, sometimes we have to cry and hug. Because I didn't know you love me this way, and you don't know I love you this way. That is what I've been experiencing. And that is why I have dedicated my time to want to bridge this gap, to introduce that, hey, you thought I hate you, I don't.
I love you, girl.
I love you, girl. And that's the only way we can bring change and move forward. And guess what? Women have more power today. So I want us to come together and use our power, queenship power.
Queenship power. We got queenship power around here.
Queenship power that we women as squad women, we need to breach this. We have the power to keep it the way it is. We still have the power to stop it and make our community a better place and support each other. So that's what I'm up for.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to support you in every way.
Yes,
Since day one,
yes.
I've been like loving you. Like, you're such a sweet person, to be honest. And like, everything that we've talked about has been nothing but truthful. And it's been open dialogue.
Absolutely.
And I've been loving it, because a lot of us, like you said, don't communicate. And if we can't have an open communication,
there's
then
no
we'll
way we're
never
gonna know.
be together. We'll never bridge the gap.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If you didn't come close to me, you wouldn't know what you know about Africans.
Right. No.
If I didn't come close to you, I wouldn't know what I know about you, that you are this sweet lady and how you feel about Africans.
Right.
I wouldn't know that you have a high percentage of DNA from my country.
Right. I didn't know that either.
So,
myself.
So tell me, how do I know if you came from my village or if you were from my grandfather? How
We
am I
might be
gonna
cousins.
How am I gonna know? So
Right.
it's very vital for Africans, especially African communities, to stop this stigma. Release. Understand the fact that when someone who's supposed to feel some kind of way because they don't know, when they exhibit those movement and those kind of expression of feelings that they have had in their mind for decades, it is up to me to say, hey, hold on, I understand you, I love you, and I know you shouldn't have gone through what you've gone through. I do not know about it. What you think about me is not true, because I love you. You're my sister. How do you think that person is going to feel? Release.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Release.
Absolutely.
Well,
And
dang,
then
she's not as
express.
bad as the stigma of it all is.
Yeah,
Right.
and then
She's a good person.
express. And then he will like step back. Oh, I used to think this. I used to think that. I don't know I was wrong. Then we hug. That's what we need to start doing.
Love.
That's right, folks. You heard it right here. We are taking a quick break, transitioning it, and we'll be back shortly. Why? Because we're going to get some of these announcements out in this moment. Stay with us. We'll be back. More with Debbie Classics.
It's the Tanasha Gray Radio Show on 106liveradio.com. Experience the difference.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta. What's serving the entire globe? It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
Our 106 Live radio platform is fully equipped with the best and latest in broadcasting technology to ensure that what our listeners hear is always HD quality. Hashtag Team 106 is dedicated to bringing diverse programs and professional on-air personalities. We are your hidden gem.
According to studies, more than 40% of Americans have difficulty obtaining, processing, and understanding basic healthcare information, which is necessary for making informed decisions. Lack of healthcare literacy can seriously hamper global healthcare efforts. Author Helen Osborne wanted to increase access to healthcare information. Several camps and workshops are organized for healthcare practitioners to discuss ways to improve health literacy worldwide. For more information, please visit nationaltoday.com/health-literacy-month.
Have you ever wanted to learn how to become a board operator? Well, now is your chance. Join 106 Live Radio for their hybrid training days. These are 6 90-minute sessions, both online and in studio. Training sessions include board operation, basic audio production, and promotional content. For more information, visit 106liveradio.com or reach out to them at admin@106liveradio.com. 106 Live Radio, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, "How are you?" or get a fake tattoo. You can ask for the app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
150 over 90.
180 over 111.
160 over 110. I had a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Lowering them could save you from having a stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
I'm Dr. Linda Chin, and I'm excited to present my latest book entitled Anybody Can Learn to Recognize God's Voice, a devotional and journal all wrapped into one. My hope is to inspire the desire to read the Bible, thus helping us develop our relationship with God. By developing that relationship with Him, you'll learn to discern His voice, His words directly to you. I also hope it inspires the desire to live the Bible, because living it means you're walking in obedience and in lockstep with your Creator.
Don E. Miller, licensed professional counselor. He has the formula for wholeness: encourage, empower, educate, enrich. It's called the E effect, and it will change your life. The E effect will empower the individual who may be mentally impaired to get involved in programs to help them live a productive life. These programs which also enrich those in need by providing education and information, which promotes a high quality of life. For more information, call Don E. Miller at 678-741-5337 or visit the website at www.theeffect.net.
Streetwise, along with Focus Forward with Robin Shockley and 106 Live Radio, is in need of your help. Girls Gifted for God is requesting beauty products, toiletries, and non-perishable food items for their donation drive. For more information, visit streetwisegeorgia.org or contact Robin Shockley for drop-off and pickup details at 864-313-4964.
The Male Perspective is partially or in part sponsored by Contact Electrical Services, LLC, servicing all your residential and commercial electrical needs throughout the metro Atlanta area. And remember that without Contact, you don't have power. Give us a call at 678-698-1101. Reach out to Contact Electrical Services today.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to tell everyone else, ladies and gentlemen, about 106liveradio.com.
106liveradio.com. Call us now at 404-464-8785.
Tanasha Gray is on your radio. 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
And we are back right here on this beautiful day, broadcasting live from Atlanta to our global audience, folks. We're so grateful. We're thanking God for you because without you, we won't have others who we can socialize with and be in community with. I believe we ought to continue to celebrate those who are in our community, esteem them highly. Based on what we heard earlier, there's a need. And Debbie has taken up that mandate. She has taken up that, Debbie Good News. She's taken up that mandate. And so we want to talk with her together with Monica Ellis and Miss Stacy Bogan. Ladies, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the DCM Awards.
Okay.
DCM Awards.
DCM Awards, it's pronounced DCM Award. You know, when you're saying the same, it sounds like the same. So you can get this, how to pronounce it.
DCEM.
Not DCEM, DCM Award.
Okay.
DCM.
Just like when you say the same award.
Uh-huh.
So DCM Awards.
Or December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In December.
DCM Awards. So it's DCEM Awards. DEBBY Classique Entertainment Magazine Award. That is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
So DCM Awards for many years has been honoring individuals in the entertainment industry. So moving forward, I realized there are a lot of people apart from famous individuals who has already made it in the limelight where everybody can empirically see what they're doing. There are people who have been behind the scene doing a lot of great things to make their community great and doing a lot of excellent job to promoting, to helping people, to training people on scholarships, to using their personal struggle day-to-day life to build themselves, establish themselves, and become influencers to other people. So there are so many people who have been doing great things. So we decide to also be reaching out to them, using those people to also encourage other people. And it's, you know what? I've always believed that when you encourage me, for example, and tell me, hey, Debbie, wait on, you are doing great. That motivates me to do more, right?
Yes.
So when you tell people, wait on, congrats, it motivates them to do more, and people want to emulate those individuals. So that is why it is very important to me to include humanitarians, philanthropists, and influencers who may not necessarily be celebrities into my award brand. And I've been doing this for years.
I'm actually showcasing your website right now, and you'll see faces of familiar people who are in the lineup for that celebration December 8th, right? Or this was actually
This was in July.
This was in
Yes.
July of this year. So you do a couple of them per year.
Two awards per year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about them. Let's talk about the last celebration.
So the last celebration in July was the DCM Awards for the humanitarians and philanthropists and a lot of celebrities from the Nollywood industry, Afrobeat industry, and American Hollywood industry and artists also, and a lot of great influencers and the Lifetime Achievement Award. So all of that put together was what we celebrated and honored those individuals. It was amazing last
It was
July.
really amazing. And I was happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, she was one of the recipients for Humanitarian Award in July. So, do you want us to talk about the glamorous DCM coming up in December?
Yes.
Okay. So the glamorous DCM honor award, we call it Royal Honor Awards because this is centered with celebrating culture, honoring individuals, and celebrating our culture as Black heritage ties. So that is why it is tagged Royal Honor Award Gala Night. So December 8th is going to be an amazing night. Very important event to all of us, because we are using the theme for this award night in December 8th is centered on bridging the gap between the Africans and African Americans. So for many years there have been separation of caused by stigma, and there is belief of hate from both community, which is not necessarily true. The reason behind why it looks like it's true is because we haven't been coming together to express ourselves, to engage, and connect. We did this last year, November. It was amazing. I wish you can pull up that video. It was amazing. People was so happy. The connection, the vibe, it was really, really an amazing event. So it was still about bridging the gap between the Africans and African Americans. So at that event, we honor a great queen. This queen she had a lot of high percentage of her family ancestral DNA done, and she was from Nigeria. So we honor her as a royal queen. Her name is Mahogany Raspberry. So she has been reigning since last year, and she's going to be crowning another queen, which I don't know if I should review her right now because she is sitting right beside me. That is going to be Manika. And guess what? Manika has a high percentage of ancestral DNA from Nigeria. So I am sitting right here beside my sweet sister, Monica Ellis. So she's going to take over from Mahogany this year. We're going to crown her as a royal beauty queen from Africa.
And
so
she
this
is
is
beautiful.
yes.
She is beautiful.
She's going to be representing peace and unity among both communities. So we're going to be spreading love and connecting ourselves together. Women, we have this power, and that is why we need to take it upon ourselves to spread it and make us come together. So I will advise everybody to come out, come support us, and make this amazing event a successful one. So there's going to be a lot of title people, chieftaincy title holders from the African communities. So chiefs and some lolos. We call them lolos. Those are crown traditional rulers.
Okay.
So they are the people that will officiate this ceremony for you.
Okay.
So we'll be giving her a new name from Nigeria. So she is going to learn the culture. We're going to also give her some other honors that day. So please come support us. And it's going to be a night of love and harmony.
Yes.
I don't know how to express how it usually used to be, but it is left to be experienced by yourself.
And what we cannot forget is the night that I was there and honored, that we also gave honor to our Lord and Savior.
Yep.
We always have to remember that.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that we give honor to him first.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
I just feel so honored to have met you and to be honored, because this is so special to me. Like, just going through the ancestry DNA. I've had that kit for at least 6 months, and I I finally put it in. And then when I put it in, I met you, and I had like 40-something% DNA from Nigeria, which I thought I was more Indian, because that's what we
No,
grew up.
I'm sorry. Indians couldn't take you. I'm so sorry.
No.
So,
So yeah, that's what I grew up thinking that we had a lot of Indian in our family, but the ancestry DNA
Okay,
proved wrong.
so period. Now you're Nigerian.
Right.
Full Nigerian queen.
Yes.
So
And I'm just excited and honored, and I can't wait for that night. And I just want to thank you so much, Debbie, for honoring me and showing me that we can bridge this gap between the
definitely
Africans
shall.
and African Americans, because like I said, I personally dealt with hatred from, that side, and I don't feel it from you, honey. I feel the love and everything from you, and I'm just so thankful.
The more you welcome, the more I experience it personally too, the more I see the need to bridge this gap.
Yes.
But there is absolutely no need for that. We can do better. We can move greatly if we can bridge this gap and come together. Imagine
Absolutely.
how good three of us been. We're like sisters.
Yes.
So imagine the whole entire community be like that. Don't you think we achieve better
Oh, God,
and
yes.
live better
Yes.
and be better people in the community and society?
Yes.
People
As
are
we come
going to
together.
envy us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, those beautiful people, I like how they do. So,
And I wanted to ask
Absolutely.
you, was the movie The Bridge that you're premiering that night,
So
was that just something you thought of real quick, or you've been had this in the work?
it's not a real quick thought. It has been there, and I needed to, like, I've been figuring out more ways to bridge this gap and to the faster way to spread it. So people watch movies and make more meaning, and people tend to learn. Many people are visual learners. So when you act it and showcase it, they get to really understand what it is.
Yes.
So when you talk about bridging the gap, what happened, what it is that we want to bridge. So we have to produce it as a movie.
Okay.
So people watch what happened, how it happened, why should it happen? Was it necessary that it should happen?
Right.
So those are the things that we have to act it, show it, and stream it.
Okay.
So we have produced this beautiful movie called The A's and the AAs.
Okay.
So which is the Africans and the African Americans Bridge. So the movie title again is The A's and the AAs Bridge. Finally, we bridged.
Oh,
So
nice.
this movie is going to be streaming at the event December 8th. It's only going to be streaming there. So if you
And
want
where's
to
the
watch
location?
it's going to be at the Dawn Event
Atlanta
Center
Industrial,
in
yeah.
Atlanta, Industrial Parkway. So if you go to our website, you will see the flyer there, the address is there, or you log into this same awards page. You will see the flyer there, or you go to my personal page or DEBBY Classique Magazine page, you will see it. So the flyer, the address, every information's are there. And guess what? The ticket is so cheap that we want everybody. The ticket is so cheap, and we want everybody to show up. That is why we have it at
Read
Okay.
okay, I see the address. No, I'm not seeing the address.
No, so it's the date is Friday,
The date
December
is
the 8th.
Friday.
It's called the Crown. The Crown of Queen of Excellence, the Honor Awards, the fashion show, the
Those
runway.
are the rundown.
They go live stream the movie, honey.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a really big
Those
night.
are the rundowns of the night. Yes.
Nice.
And just a reminder, you're only going to watch this movie at the event.
Oh.
So come out so you can see this movie. So if you are waiting for us to upload it at the Instagram or YouTube, or not now, it will, but not now. So come
Might
out.
Wait 2 years from now. Like, you ain't gonna see this movie. You should have came.
So come out. I am in that movie. Monica is in it. Mr. C is also in there. A lot of great actors from the Hollywood are there. A lot of great actors from the Nollywoods are also inside this movie. So it is a very beautiful movie. So come out. We're screening it at the event. We're honoring the Queen at the event. We're going to give out awards of honor to a lot of people. from the community at the event. We're going to have fashion show, of course, at the event. We have great celebrity acts that are going to be at the event. We have a lot of Nollywood great actors that you want to see will also be at the event. Many actors from the America is also going to be there. This is a collaboration of both community. We're coming out, the celebrities, the humanitarians, the influencers. Everybody are going. You will not regret being in that building. In fact, you're going to go home thanking us for inviting you.
And come to see her beautiful garments that she made.
I
I
not
wore
going to
one.
play with my garment.
I personally wore one at the event in July. Well, actually, 2 of them that she made for me. She
girl's
has
bad,
some. She is bad. She is
bad.
really bad. So come out, see the fashion show, and hook up with Miss Debbie Classic and look at all the things that she can do. She's a wonderful designer, a wonderful person,
Debbie,
beautiful inside and out.
I don't understand how you have the energy to make dresses in like two or 3 days, and you got a show going on.
No, 2 or 3 hours.
Okay, that part. Like, seriously, and your dresses are so beautiful. I can't wait to get in this dress that you're gonna make me, baby.
And I'll have one on too.
No, you are the owner of this event, so your dress is you don't have no competition. You know?
We're looking at some of those images on Instagram.
Oh, beautiful. Yes.
Are those some of those dresses?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's always an elegant one.
You made this that you have on?
Yeah,
I don't even know why I
absolutely.
asked that because I know she did.
Absolutely, I did.
And it's so beautiful too. Like everything that you wear be on point. And I'm like, dang it, girl. But you know, when I was in high school, they had home economics.
Yeah.
And I failed the sewing part because I couldn't get the paper in my head. You know, you got to put the paper and turn it over and all that stuff. But I learned on my own as an adult, so I know how to sew, and I just want to be like you someday.
If I teach you how to, I could teach you how to be a good designer in 3 months.
What?
Yeah, like start making money.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we got Debbie Classics classes of fashion around here. I love it. Well, thank you, girl.
You're welcome. I'm loving it and I'm happy. I don't know how happy I am to be together, making our community a very welcoming place.
All right. Well, let's hold that thought. We're going to take a quick break real fast. And we're going to be back with Miss Debbie Classic and Stacy and myself with Tanasha Gray on 106liveradio.com.
Yes.
Woo. Yeah.
#106 Live Radio app. Click on the headphones and choose 106 Inspiration. Your time of refreshing has come.
When it comes to marriages, all of them are unique. However, there's always one similarity: the ups and the downs. In every marriage, there are moments that are relationship defining, epic even. These moments are what we discuss here on Epic Marriages. Join Jason and Tanasha Gray as they sit down with couples of all ages to speak about how they dealt with these defining moments that led to their epic marriage, here on 106 Live Radio.
Fragrant Nation. Fragrant Nation brings you sounds of praise from every nation. This is your global connection to praise and worship music from around the world. Psalms 150 declares, "Let everything that has breath praise the Lord." We invite every tribe, tongue, and country to join in as we lift up the name of Jesus weekdays, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., now broadcasting on 106inspiration.com.
Join us on the Male Perspective Wednesday night, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. We will have a weekly dialogue regarding various issues from a male perspective.
I searched the earth for something that could satisfy.
Hey there, this is Tanasha Gray, and I am a living testimony that there is no God like our God. Consider this a special invitation to pray with us every weekday morning from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. We are here together with Worship God Harvest Ministries with Minister John Jeremy and our global intercessory prayer team. We are here to pray for and with you. Meet us right here on 106inspiration.com. Your time of refreshing has come.
Hi, everyone. This is Glenisha McIntosh, author of GM Sunshine Devotionals. Join me every Sunday on the Upper Room beginning at 8 a.m. for a one-of-a-kind devotional experience as I bring to life devotionals from my book, Devotions for a Purposeful Walk. Don't miss it.
Morning motivation can be described as an early morning call to action. Is there a word? You can be sure to receive your morning boost as you get ready to start your day. Tune in weekdays, 8 to 10 a.m. on 106inspiration.com.
Get inspired from 10 until 2. From 10 until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. It's the Tanasha Gray Radio Show. It's faith-based, inspiration, education, and empowerment in the middle of your day.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta to the entire globe. We are 106inspiration.com.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to tell everyone else.
Ladies and gentlemen,
About 106 Live Radio.
Broadcasting live from Atlanta, while serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
Download the 106 Live Radio app from your Google Play Store. Or find us on the TuneIn app.
All right, we have Sir Dennis here with us on this blessed day. Mr. Dennis Charles, tell us what you're thinking.
Well, I'm excited to be here back at home, 106liveradio.com. You know, that is my home.
Yes,
Caribbean and American, I should say Pan-African, radio station. Well, I just witnessed greatness. I was privileged to be in this room with a designer.
Yeah.
A very, very good designer, a humanitarian, and all of that, an author. She makes very good movies and all of that. But more importantly, connecting us to Mother Africa, our culture. And coming from the Caribbean, I am very impressed that now I'll try to introduce her. As most of you might know, I'm from the tiny island of Grenada. So I feel at home that, in this place, I can connect to the motherland.
That's
I
right.
was very impressed listening. So the program is going to be on December 8th. It would be an awards. There would be celebrities, Hollywood, Bollywood, designers, entertainers, you name it. And the event doesn't cost much. So we will talk more about it.
Man, this is great. This is great. I know we as Grenadians, we have a bunch of things going
Oh,
on too. Yeah.
yes.
So
Oh,
even on the
yes.
9th, which is the day after,
Oh,
we
yes.
have a celebration. Folks, connect with Dennis. Here is his number 404-839-8368.
839-8468. That would be held at the Grand Anse, which reminds us of one of the best beaches in the world. Am I right?
That's right.
Grand Anse Beach in Grenada.
I just need to make this really clear. Grand Anse Beach is my beach.
All
I just
right.
need to make it really clear.
Blue water, white sand, miles long, and it is warm. And the sunset is about the best sunset you'd get in the Caribbean. Trust me, right? It's on the western side of the island. But Grandon's Bar Sports Lounge is very near to Stonecrest Mall, right?
Mhm.
So you're coming from the I-20 from Stonecrest, coming back to Atlanta, the first exit on the right. You get out there, and the event would be a celebration of Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence. Big time.
Wow.
Local foods, including oil dung, curry goat, jerk chicken, you name it. We have about 3 DJs, treats, eats, confectionaries. You want cake, you want buns, you want, pineapple tart, the whole 9 yards. And we have local artists who would come and perform for us. You cannot miss this event. All right? You cannot. And admission is free.
That's right.
You don't have to pay to come in. You just have to pay a little bit for the meal or make a donation. You could bring toys. So we have a toy drive. We could send some toys back to the islands and, put a smile on a kid's face for Christmas, or any other donations or charitable contribution you want to make. We appreciate it. But come and have fun. You don't have to pay to come in. It is free admission. You just have to pay a little bit for the meal. But we have so much to offer. The fun, you can't miss that. So come on, come all. December 9th at the Grand Anse, we are celebrating Grenada's 50th independence anniversary. So it's a pre-independence celebration. Thank you very much.
Man, that's good news. That is excellent news. Folks, we have to do a lot better. I think in this season, it's not enough for us to, just stay at home and clap our hands at a TV or a screen. We got to go out and celebrate, go out and meet each other. That's what we're talking about today. Actually getting out of our comfort zone and honoring others. It is one of the mandates that we've been given, that to honor others. And so we don't do that only when they're lying in a casket and they're dead, but we do that even when they are alive, in their presence and in their absence. I'm reading that from Romans 12:10. It says we should do that, honor one another above ourselves. So let's keep that fire going. Because even as we merge, with the African community, you heard Miss Debbie, she'll be back in just a little bit, but we heard these things. Grenadians are doing that too. They're celebrating, they're honoring each other in the mix.
Yes,
that we have to do. Yeah.
Very important. Not only that, we ask that if you have a business card, you can walk with it, because it would be a meet, greet, and eat, right? And you, whatever skill sets or expertise or whatever it is you might be. So we need each other, to exchange numbers or cards or whatever it is. So we support the community.
That's right.
We have to build, and you cannot build up by yourself alone. We build a stronger community when all of us come together with our skill sets, our abilities and all of that. So bring your card, bring your flyer, whatever it is you do, come in. We would have a time to shake hand and all of that. So it's meet, greet, eat, and I left out one.
What is it?
Bring your dancing shoes. Bring your dancing shoes and get your moves on. Because it will be, after you eat, it will be party time. So meet, eat, greet, and bring your dancing shoes on. And we're having fun. All right?
You can tell Dennis likes to dance.
December 9th at the Grand Anse, right in Litonia there, on the side of the I-20 highway, Service Road.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Great.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Streaming live from Atlanta to a global audience on your favorite device. From Source of Wellness Media, we are 106inspiration.com.
The Tanasha Gray Radio Show on 106 Live Radio. Experience the difference.
Optimal wellness is attainable. Optimal wellness is attainable. Source of Wellness Ministries inspire you, educate, equip, and encourage individuals to passionately pursue a well-balanced life in Christ. Well-balanced life in Christ. And wellness enthusiasts, we seek to inspire and nurture spirit and soul body connection. Well, the wellness ministry is here for you. We empower individuals and become the families too. Live a well-balanced life. Anytime, just stay by night. Anytime, just stay by night. Take each day and make it the most. Anytime, just stay by night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anytime, just stay by night.
This discussion is made possible through the Source of Wellness Ministries,
a ministry designed to promote balance between soul, spirit, body connection. At Source of Wellness, we believe optimum wellness is achievable. We encourage you to experience the difference with connection to the source.
As wellness enthusiasts, our focus is to live a well-balanced life that pleases the Lord Jesus Christ. A well-balanced life gives you direction. It keeps you on the right path that ultimately leads you to the fulfillment of your divine calling.
Our mission at Source of Wellness Ministries is to facilitate comfort, coach through wellness education, and empower you to live well, move well, and be well.
To get more information and to learn more about our ministries, who we are, our beliefs, and mission, please visit us online at sourceofwellness.org. Please email us at info@sourceofwellness.org.
Our book series and written testimony are all available on Amazon.com. We pray that you are inspired to live a full and abundant life, to aspire to wholeness and your overall health and wellness.
It's the Tanasha Gray Radio Show, brought to you by Source of Wellness Ministries, counseling and wellness education. Live well, move well, and be well.
Tanasha Gray is on your radio. 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
And we are back, folks. So hopefully, you have been high fiving each other, having a good time, spending time with your loved ones. That's what we want to do. I feel like the pandemic has taught us a lot. The challenges of the world, the things that you see happening where there is no peace. We can't have that in our own home, right? So we want to be able to instill that even in the workplace, to be able to celebrate, to have a good time, to enjoy the company of others in peace. At least somebody needs to yield. All right. If we're not going to yield and enjoy the fact that we're living life together and today we need each other more than ever, then again, later on we'll learn that we do need to do better. So we have Miss Debbie and Monica and Miss Stacy here with us, and they're doing just that, celebrating one another.
Well, thank you again for having us back, us three ladies. We really appreciate you for one thing, Tanasha Gray, on the 106 Live Radio show. But I would like to talk about our personal journeys. Like I want to know what Stacy is all about, because she is a part of the movie. She's been a part of the journey with Miss Debbie, and Debbie actually calls her mother. So they have a really good connection with each other, and they just met like maybe not too long ago. So I really want to know about Stacy. I know that she was honored for the humanitarian award in July. And honey, let me tell you about that dress she had on that Miss Debbie made. Y'all gonna see it. I don't know if y'all saw it on my page, but that dress was the bomb. How in the world did Debbie make this dress so fast? But anyway, that's something else. But Stacy, I know you, and I've been knowing you since 10 years. I've been knowing Stacy for 10 years, and it has not even been a roller coaster. This has been a friendship that's been a loving one, a very nurturing one. And I just appreciate everything, her prayers for me, her love that she has for me. Her husband, Howard, is always, he my rider because he a vegan and he don't eat meat either. And we be bullying. So it's just like a fun time with us. And Stacy, I just want to know, like, how do you do life? You were the humanitarian award recipient this July. So how did that even come about? And just tell us about you, baby girl.
Okay.
Boo thing.
Well, okay. Well, it started years ago, and it's really my foundation was through love and kindness that you draw people. And so I really, from a young age, loved children. Even though I was a child myself, I loved children. So when I became older, I started, my career has been working with children, displaced children that has been sexually abused or their parents were using drugs. And what I did is created a foundation, a loving and caring foundation for them, show them a different side to life, work with them in their challenges, and also use the word of God to help them to understand what life is really all about. And so I just got on that journey and just never got off. That's who I am. I believe in showing love and kindness. I love people.
And you real too, baby.
Yeah,
you can see it in her face.
Yeah. I am a real person.
That's
I
right.
believe in truth. I believe in speaking the truth.
Lovingly, yeah.
Yeah, lovingly. I do. And if I feel that if there's something that I may say that offend you, I know how to approach the situation without being offensive. And I'm the kind of person, if you confide in me, it's with me. It's not it's not with anyone else. So that's who Stacy Bogan is.
That's that grown woman stuff.
That's
right
that
there.
grown woman stuff, baby. And so meeting Miss Debbie, I met her back in the spring, and she just looked at me and connected to me, and that's basically how I get to know just about everybody that's in my life. It's just like I'm a magnet. I collect people because they see something in me that intrigues them. So other than that, that's basically who I am. And I do believe in loving kindness, so
Absolutely.
How is your because I know you personally, and I know that your husband has stuck beside you through thick and thin, and y'all have a really good relationship, and I really admire that. So with that being said, how do you even off subject, how do you even be in a relationship like that for so many years? Because y'all been together for what, 40 years, something like that?
We've been together for 40 years, been married for 37 years, and I've known him for 52 years.
Exactly. Wow. Look at that.
But it started, none of us is perfect.
Right.
And because my foundation was always Christian, growing up in a church, I was taught that you really can't judge a person. We're not perfect. We all make mistakes. We all say things that we should not say. And we became friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the glue that really keeps a marriage together. We were friends for about 10 or 11 years, like really close friends. We became very close. So there were things that I learned about him that even though he may have made a lot of mistakes,
as we all do,
I knew him. I knew that he was a kind person. We had a lot in common.
That's good.
A lot in common. So when we made the decision to get married, I already knew him. I knew who I was
because y'all were friends first.
Yeah, because we were friends first. And that's what really helped our marriage together, the friendship part of it. Because I believe if I was not his friend, and the things that we went through, I don't think that
it would have lasted
this long. Yes.
Well, girl, Monica will always get to the relationship questions. Because I want to know.
Yeah. So it's good to be friends with someone before you really commit yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good.
So,
so once again, Miss Debbie,
I have some questions for you.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You got questions for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So how do you feel about the Glamorous Honor Award that you're going to receive in December?
How do I feel about it?
First of all, the humanitarian award. How do you feel being honored as a humanitarian?
Well, first of all, it's a big honor. To be honored as a humanitarian award, that means you've done a lot of things in front of the scenes and behind the scenes, because everything is not always in front of the scenes.
I read your profile. I started crying. It was highly emotional. I know we have a whole lot to say when we are introducing you. I'm not going to say nothing about that now.
Okay.
Until that day. So moving forward, I want to ask you, expecting this Royal Honor Award as Black African Woman of Excellence Royal Honor Award that will be placed on your head.
I'll be crying.
By all the chiefs and title holders from the African community. How do you think? What do you think about that?
I think that the energy, let's say the crown itself is energy, but having that crown on somebody else's head, knowing that the energy that they bring forth is godly. And I just want to be a part of that, which I am going to be a part of it. And just knowing that these other women were just as special as you think that I am, to receive a crown like this is very humbling. I'm honored, and I'm going to be emotional. And like
leave the emotional part because definitely it's gonna come. So bring your
tissues.
Yeah,
and I just want to thank you again for even acknowledging me and
Well, who is Monica?
Who
outside
yeah.
of the awards? Who is Monica?
Well, I think Monica is a very nice person. Now, back in the day, I probably was a little ratchet, but we all were. But I think as you grow older, you learn how to live in your truth and your peace. Because I'm all about peace at the stage that I am right now. Y'all know I am because I moved into my car and that was a sense of peace that I felt like I needed, you know. To a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people ain't strong like that.
That's the truth.
So for me to have said, "Oh, you know what? I want to live in my car." People thought I was crazy. But I knew what journey I was on, and I needed.
You found your peace.
And I found myself just going through the journey of finding myself, raising a son. You know, he's 27, being a mother and a sister, or ex-wife, wife, a friend. All of these things build who you are.
Character.
Build character, and it makes you grow.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've grown a lot. I am the type of person that is like everybody else, wants happiness, love, joy, just everything that you can imagine. I don't want any drama, so I'm not even about that. Putting other people's stress on me, I try to back away from that, because once you listen to somebody else's story, if you're an empath, you'll feel every inch and every ounce of that.
Right.
So I try to be as helpful as I can to other people, but not let it entangle in my soul,
Right.
So I try to just be the person I am. I'm on this whole happy journey. I did.
Who's Loopy? Who's Loopy Monica?
Loopy Chick Monica?
Yeah.
Loopy Chick Monica is a person that has been dealing with lupus for 22 years. And even though it's been 22 years, I haven't even began to scratch the surface of learning what lupus is, because every day is something different. Every single day is something different with lupus. And I just thank God that I haven't been in the hospital this year. So
yeah, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, because y'all know I was going through it, and I just want to pray for everybody that has and is going through things like kidney disease. Shout out to my homeboy Emmett. We love him. He needs a kidney. I hear Janae is needing a kidney now. Like, a lot of people are going through so much with this lupus, and it is a hard journey. And I just, Loopy Chick Monica, it is what it is. This is what you're going to get. I know about lupus. I try not to let it define me. I was on dialysis, but I had a happy attitude, but not really. But what can you do?
And your mind,
my
your
mindset.
body follows your mind.
Yes. So, and that's what it did. So I'm off of dialysis, and not to say if I went back on it, I wouldn't want to be on it, but I would still be in that same mind frame of, it is what it is. I'm gonna be an upbeat spirit,
Yeah.
because that's all you can do. I've seen people that my mom, she passed away. She had the port in her arm and in her chest still. So I don't want to be like that, but she was different from me because her mindset wasn't as happy as mine. She was over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's Loopy Chick Mo, baby.
Okay. And Miss Debbie, who is Debbie? Who is Miss Debbie Classique?
Debbie.
Miss Debbie, good news.
Because Miss Debbie is such a conglomerate of many things and many hats, I prefer to stall and wait until we come back after this break.
Okay.
Let's take a break and we'll be right back. Let's honor Monica even in this moment. The next song you hear is going to be by your loopy chick, Monica Ellis.
Hey. My phone.
Look all my loopy chick.
If you know me, I'm a movie, I scream it loud. Advocating for the pure, we gon' move the crowd. Second Texas, we can raise this life on the edge. They try to count us out, but we ain't dead. Yeah, we warriors, we walking right through the pain. A million people talking with us, they ain't do the same. Come on, Rio, we need your support, we glad you came. We do it for our health, just serious, need a big change. We need that big thing. We need a big name. We need that big thing. We need a big name. We need that research. Yeah, cause we all my loopy chick. Lupus matters, lupus matters. All my loopy chick. Lupus matters, lupus matters. Yeah. All my loopy chick. Lupus matters, lupus matters. All my loopy chick. Lupus matters, lupus matters. All my loopy chick. Lupus matters, lupus matters. Hey, 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 I will survive. Got the love from my people keeping me alive. When I see down, I get up, man, I do not care. Some haters out there saying how you do that there. Keep the faith, blessings is coming from on high, baby. Pain so deep, I can't even cry. The devil's trying to sell my soul on a platter, but I'm better. We need that big thing. We need them big names. We need that research, cause we all matter. We need that big thing. We need them big names. We need that research, cause we all matter. Lupus matters, lupus matters. Lupus matters, lupus matters, yeah. Lupus matters, lupus matters, yeah. Lupus matters, lupus matters. Lupus matters, lupus matters, yeah. Lupus matters, lupus matters. Lupus matters, lupus matters, yeah. This is Monica. Oh, that's the first one. That ain't the remix. Hey. I would just thank all the foundations that support the awareness of lupus. As a survivor of 12 years, there are many challenges that I have faced and many friends that I have lost to this dreadful disease. We need more research and donations to help find a cure for lupus, because lupus matters.
It's the Tanasha Gray Radio Show on 106liveradio.com. Experience the difference.
Live from Atlanta, serving the entire globe. It's the fastest growing radio on the web. It's 106liveradio.com.
Our 106 Live Radio platform is fully equipped with the best and latest in broadcasting technology to ensure that what our listeners hear is always HD quality. Hashtag Team 106 is dedicated to bringing diverse programs and professional on-air personalities. We are your hidden gem.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You can chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
150 over 90.
180 over 111.
160 over 110. I had a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Lowering them could save you from having a stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
I'm Dr. Linda Chin, and I'm excited to present my latest book entitled Anybody Can Learn to Recognize God's Voice, a devotional and journal all wrapped into one. My hope is to inspire the desire to read the Bible, thus helping us develop our relationship with God. By developing that relationship with Him, you'll learn to discern His voice, His words directly to you. I also hope it inspires the desire to live the Bible, because living it means you're walking in obedience and in lockstep with your Creator.
Have you ever wanted to learn how to become a board operator? Well, now is your chance. Join 106 Live Radio for their hybrid training days. These are 6 90-minute sessions, both online and in studio. Training sessions include board operation, basic audio production, and promotional content. For more information, visit 106liveradio.com or reach out to them at admin@106liveradio.com. 106 Live Radio, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. Streetwise, along with Focus Forward with Robin Shockley and 106 Live Radio, is in need of your help. Girls Gifted for God is requesting beauty products, toiletries, and non-perishable food items for their donation drive. For more information, visit streetwisegeorgia.org or contact Robin Shockley for drop-off and pickup details at 864-313-4964.
This is 106 R&B and Throwbacks. Find us on all app stores and like us on Facebook. 106liveradio.com.
106liveradio.com. Call us now.
404-464-8785. Download the 106 Live Radio app from your Google Play Store. Or find us on the TuneIn app. Tanasha Gray is on your radio. 106liveradio.com. Where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
And we welcome you back to our program here today on this beautiful day right here in Atlanta. Hopefully you're up, you're moving, you're shaking wherever you are. It might be afternoon, it might be evening, it might be midnight. But we are, because one of my friends said, I'm heading to bed. And I'm like, okay, I'm heading to work. And so it's, because the globe is becoming so small and so connected, we have to recognize that people are doing life wherever they are. And our prayer is that you're doing it well. Okay, let's talk to Miss Monica Ellis, Miss Debbie Good News, Miss Debbie Good News, and Miss Stacy Bogan. Yay.
Thank you for having us back again. I'm so sad this is our last part of the show, but we really wanted to dive into so I wrote a book.
Yeah.
Let's go and get that on out the way. I wrote a book last year. It is called I Sleep in My Jeep. A very good book, might I add. So if you want it, go get it. It's about my journey of finding peace and living in my car. Okay, I did that. A lot of people have come out and said that they've lived in their cars well that I didn't know about. But I mean, I did it by choice. I think that's what makes me different. And a lot of them did it by force. But my book is out on what is it on?
Amazon.
It's on Amazon. I don't really like Amazon, so I normally prefer you to get it from lulu.com. So lulu.com, you just search I Sleep in My Jeep by Mo Freedom, which is me, because that's my alter ego, baby. Okay, because you'll see me whipping and dipping and being free all over the country. But I do have two other amazing authors here. And it's funny because once you become an author, you start meeting different people. You connect with different beautiful authors. I connected with one author. She has a son. He's like 6 years old or 7, and he's a whole author, and you just gotta see how beautiful his books are. But I have two amazing authors here. I'm going to start with Miss Stacy Bogan first. She does have a book. I don't know the name of it, but she going to tell us what it is. Miss Stacy, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Charge it to my head and not my heart.
It's
But
okay.
tell us about what made you want to become an author, and how was the process of that? Because sometimes people can't do it, or it takes them a long time to write and do all this. It takes years. How long did it take you? What was the process, and what motivated you to do this?
Well, it came from just life experience, and I always considered other people's feelings, thought about them, and always was trying to motivate and inspire people. So that is what my book is basically about.
What's the name of it?
It's called Purpose and Prosperity. It took me some years to really put together my thoughts on how I was going to put the book together, because it's actually a book of motivation questions, and and it has a calendar in it, and it also has a chart in the book for you to track your moods. And you can journal in this book as well. You can keep up with how your thought pattern and how you change from day to day or month to month. You can look back on what you was doing last month opposed to what you're doing in the next month.
So like a timeline.
It's a timeline, yes, but it also gives you like inspirational quotes, something to think about. And the name, I came up with the name of the book because prosperity is not always about money. It's about prospering in your thoughts, spiritually, emotionally. So that's what the book is basically about. It's called Purpose. What is your purpose? And it's called Purpose and Prosperity.
So will it help me find my purpose? Because we had this talk the last time I was in the studio with author Valerie White and Tanasha, and we were talking about purpose, and I was like, I don't know my purpose. So how does that work for a person like me?
Well, the book helps you when you start journaling, you're learning yourself. It helps you to look within yourself. And it helps you to understand what purpose is all about. And then you can find your purpose. When you understand what it's about, then you can find it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can find the book on Amazon, or you can call and order the book. The number is 470-903-3018. And I thank you. I thank you for, asking me about the book. It's something that I feel, we all can benefit from.
Yeah, and I think this platform is a really good way of networking as well, putting yourself out there and letting people know that you have a book, because we would have never known that you had a book.
Yes.
So everybody, please run out and get Stacy's book,
Purpose and Prosperity.
And if you don't know your purpose, such as me, like I am, I'm gonna have to get the book so I can figure out what the heck I'm doing in life. Call Stacy or either go online and get it.
Amazon.
Thank you, Stacy, so much
for
all that you do in the community, and for me, little black girl that's like your little daughter. I appreciate everything.
And I love you. I love you so much. Thank you too.
Thank you. Next up is my girl.
And Monica, your book is up here on the screen as well.
Oh, snap.
From Amazon.
Amazon, I sleep in my Jeep. It's going to be a part 2 to that one because, Thank you, Tanasha, for putting my book up there. I Sleep in My Jeep, Amazon, Lulu.com. It's about my journey to what some people may say homelessness. I don't, but hey, it is what it is. I feel like it's freedom and peace. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is really motivational.
Yeah, it's very motivational if you know you got the mindset for it.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh no, she's crazy. I couldn't do that. But knowing that somebody with lupus and during a pandemic and was in a coma, all this stuff while living in my car is like, what? And you still made it out? God has truly been amazing to me.
Yes. And that was my concern for you.
Yeah. That was a concern for everybody.
Yeah.
But you know, I did conquer that, and I'm still conquering it, and you know, living life the way God is choosing me to do that. And I'm meeting and connecting with new and wonderful people, such as Miss Debbie, and I thank Stacy for even introducing me to Miss Debbie as well. So, Miss Debbie,
Yep.
baby, baby, what's up?
Present.
I'm so loud of country. No, but Debbie, you have a magazine, and you gave the magazine to people at the DCEM Awards in July. And I took the magazine home, and I was just blown away by it because, first of all the people that you honored were in there and sharing their stories in there, and then secondly, the fashion was like off the chain. Like you make these clothes like from your hands and from your brain, and it's amazing how fast you do it, how it looks so good, and and like professional, because it like you are professional, but it's just beautiful. Like all of your clothes are beautiful.
Thank you.
They are.
So how did that even come about? I know you probably been sewing since forever, maybe, but how did that come about? And
what inspired you to get to Debbie Classic?
Yeah.
So let me start from the top. My fashion line started from when I was a child, as young as 6-7 years. So I used to hello guys. So I used to sew by myself. Every pieces that I can lay my hand on, I will use it to design a lot of things. So, you know, we do wrappers. So I use the pieces my mom wrap her like crazy and she'd be mad with me. So, you know, I started doing that even before I get out elementary school. So before I get into high school, my dad see that there's nothing I'm gonna do again other than being a designer, because they can't just be dealing with me at home with pieces and everything. So I thank him for that. He re-engaged me so I don't be using a lot of time to be out. So I was in fashion school from year one in my high school before I could get to year two, because that was 2 years schooling for fashion school. So I did it for 2 years and graduated at the age of 14. Yeah, 13, 14.
Really?
So yeah, so
You're smart.
from the age of 14, I've owned my own clothing line.
What?
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, I become big entrepreneur even before I turned 18. Yeah, I'll have workers, older people.
At 14, and you like 14?
At 13, I started making money with my sewing. So
wow.
From my second year, my parents never paid my school fees.
You were doing that on your own?
Yeah, my parents paid my school fees just at the year one in high school. So the rest of the years I pay for myself.
Wow.
So I get money. What am I going to do with money at that age other than buy clothes, buy shoes? In fact, as a matter of fact, between the age of 13, 14, my parents don't even buy clothing for my siblings. I provide them.
Oh, nice. Ooh, I wish I had a sister like you when I was growing up. I'm the only girl.
So I've been that strong. And then before I graduated from high school, I already have my own business. that I make money from, and then when I finish, then I focus on my clothing line. So I moved to the biggest city, which is Lagos State,
Okay.
all by myself.
What? How old?
At 17 years.
Okay. Okay.
So I was there alone doing my business and then keep striving. And I was a good business lady. So when I get into the university, I still see myself through the university by myself, not by my parents.
Wow.
So I pay for myself.
Your parents was like, go on, do you?
So, I mean, at that age, I have money.
Yeah.
So why would I bother them?
Yeah.
I even help them carry their own
Yes.
load other than bothering them. So, at university, I only own my own business. And before I graduated from my first degree, I studied philosophy. So I already know I'm not gonna work for any other person. I'm gonna own my own business.
Yeah.
So when I finished, before I graduated, I already started trying to channel other businesses other than being just a designer, and how to make my designing line more famous and be out there, and then reintroduce fashion, if possibly for the whole world, or just at least apart from Nigeria, to extend to other part of African countries. So there is no other way I could think about doing that other than publishing a magazine.
Oh, okay.
So before I graduated from university, I already had a fashion magazine called DEBBY Classique. So the year that I graduated, that was in 2008, I launched the magazine called DEBBY Classique. So since then, I've been doing it.
Wow, and doing good.
So yeah, I started with fashion magazine. So I create the fashion, I produce them, and then I distribute. So I want to use this point from this point of my life to encourage many people, not certain people, many people and young women out there. Things happen. Sometimes we struggle and we don't have either parental support or family support. You don't want to give up because you don't have anybody to support you. So I have my parents. My father is a very young, handsome man, but he didn't really give me support like that. So I was living like someone who don't even have family.
Oh, okay.
So, but that didn't stop me to I have a father that is very young. Why wouldn't he support me? So I keep moving on my own.
So is it like you had friends? Because sometimes your friends can become your family as well, you know.
I had no friend.
Nobody?
I've been dealing with jealousy since I'm a child.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah, since I was a kid, I had that problem. People jealous me like crazy.
Because you make nice clothes and stuff?
I don't know what it is about me. I have no idea.
You're too nice.
I have no idea. So people have that jealous that once they see me, a lot of people, if I meet like 10 people, they were like, what a sweet young lady. They want to really come close to me, both young and old. But I will have some people who are like, who does she think? All things they think about is how to stop me.
Oh, okay. So no matter what you did, good or bad, they didn't like you at all.
So it's been like that. So I grew up seeing that. So I become used to it and don't treat people the way they treat me. The more bad you treat me, the more I show you love.
Oh, wow. Okay,
that's how I deal with it.
Some Americans ain't like that. You treat me bad, look, we going at it now.
No, the more you treat me bad, the more I focus on treating you good.
Okay.
Some people turn around to say, why am I even doing that to her? She's so nice. Then they change. Some come to confess that even things that I didn't even know they did, they will be confessing that I'm sorry I did that.
That sounds like something I know. That sounds like something I know.
So, but yeah, so what the point I'm trying to bring out is this. When I went into publishing, it was a big challenge because people won't tell me what I need to know.
Okay.
People won't tell me how to thrive with it. It was just all my thought and all my challenges all by myself. So, how to distribute and get it widely circulated was a difficult challenge.
So you're a publisher?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, let's say if I want to publish my book, if I want to write a book,
yes,
and you would publish it,
mm-hmm.
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's really good to know.
So I started all by myself like that. I wasn't selling and I never quit.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep moving. What I focused on was on my craft. Making sure that everything about my magazine represent that classy that I put on there as DEBBY Classique Magazine. So whoever picks up my magazine will like, oh, this is beautiful magazine.
And
so
I said the same thing.
who owns this magazine?
Yes.
So, but people who knows the key distributors wouldn't let me know them.
They keep it to themselves. Like, oh, I ain't
Yeah.
telling her because she might overshoot me and go past
that
me.
was exactly
That's
what the
bad.
problem was. They wouldn't let me, but it didn't stop me. So whether I sell or not, I keep pushing. I got a lot of discouragement, even from family members, but it didn't stop me. I keep moving, hoping that one day. But I wasn't paying attention to that one day. I was only paying attention to what I am doing, the quality of what I'm doing, and the consistency of what I'm doing. And that paid off over time. Guess what? I'll become a millionaire one day, not gradually. I have that testimony that I don't stop saying it.
Yeah.
So people go step by step, but one day, the day that God remember me, it was that day, and nobody could stop it. So the people that didn't want me to know locate me by themselves, turning me to be a boss. What do I mean? So I think it was my third edition or the fourth edition. So I have published, usually the way I do, I tip the local vendors to just take it one hand over hand. And they took it, one of the major distributors saw it. I was like, where did you get this magazine from? I was like, there is one lady from so address. They copied, they call me. So they came there, the man came there, I want to sign me off. Right there.
What?
Pay me $1 million, 1,000 naira. Then it was a lot of money then to produce about 2,000 copies for him. From 100 copies to 2,000 copies.
Wow.
So before he could load up what I have and leave, another key distributor from another zone called me. And when she arrived, the other man already left with the whole of what I had. And then she paid me cash another 2,000 copies.
Wow.
So the same day, I had 3 key distributors. That one came to order 1,000 copies. So at that morning, it was between 11 and 12 hours of the day.
Wow.
Before at noon, I already made 5 million.
Stop playing.
The same day.
Don't
I
play
just
with
closed
Debbie.
I just closed my office and go home to go wake up from that dream.
Right.
But it happens. So the only thing that helped me was consistency and not quitting. Do
Never
not
give
let
up.
anybody talk you down on anything you're doing. Focus on that craft. Focus on what you're doing. Make it the best. Don't think about what I'm going to get, what I'm going to get. You will get as long as that thing is right. When you package it right, when the right people that you need may even be the one looking for you, because that is how it happened for me.
Right.
So you understand your purpose.
Yes. So now,
There you go.
apart from fashion magazine, I now reintroduce other magazines. So because one edition was no longer enough because I had too many demands. So now I begin to publish celebrities, interviews, events, and all that. So it can no longer contain in one magazine. I have to reintroduce another magazine.
Okay.
So that was overbook. I have to reintroduce another brand of magazine. So that keep going. I had to reintroduce the men fashion magazine. I was the first woman in Africa to publish complete men
I
fashion
would like to see that magazine.
Yeah.
It is called City Mag magazine.
City Man magazine?
City Mag magazine. It's for
City
men.
Mag
Yeah.
magazine.
So it's for men. So at least I have that crown that I was the first woman in Africa to remember that men is good to be on fashion.
So where can you
trend
get
too.
that magazine for men?
Is discontinued or
it's on the website, but right now I don't have it for sale.
okay.
Okay.
So then I had a couple of magazines for couple of for different purposes. So that I was doing that, it was a whole total different level. So I made my life through that. I became famous through that. Then I started producing movies. So movie actors, I promote them. I promote actors. Then I write about them. I use my brand to give people content and to make them, I mean, create a bigger platform for them to train. So if you are doing something, whatever you're doing, and you need to visibility to cut across, that's my job to help you do it by publishing, by promotion, and thank God for Instagram and social media. So by the grace of God, I have a lot of following there, and organically, I know famous people that we connect, and then whatever we want to sell out there, we sell it out there. Even doing social media take over our business because we made more money with printing than social media.
I did a magazine. It's called Lupus Matters Magazine, and I just let it go. But I did like maybe 5-6 issues. So maybe you can look at them and tell me what I did wrong.
I could guide you on that.
Yeah.
If you want to publish anything, if you want to whatever you want to contribute, as long as it's empowering, you want to sell your ideas to the world, that's what I help people to put together and to publish also. And then as well as my own magazine. Then I have another magazine that I publish. You can be a designer.
Okay.
So I taught people how to become a designer and how important it is to give royalty to designers.
Awesome. Well, I hate that we're gonna have to wrap this up, but I do have one more thing to add. Tell us, you need vendors, right, for your event. What about that? How can they get to you on that?
Can we take a break, and when we come back, we can
Okay,
do that.
let's take a break real fast, and we'll come back with 106 Live Radio.
And be the interdependent mate you were designed to be. Are you ready to be vulnerable and transparent with your spouse? You will be challenged to take your relationship into the next dimension of perpetual growth. Check out
106 Live Radio, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. 106 Live Radio.com. Yeah. Where excitement meets diversity 24/7. 106.
Welcome, and thank you for allowing us the opportunity to talk about the 106 Live Radio platform where excitement meets diversity 24/7. Our mission: to positively influence communities through broadcasting, publishing, and other forms of communication with the use of the internet. And our vision is to impact communities, help fulfill destinies, and build legacies that go beyond our local reach and Atlanta, national, and global horizon. So here's a little bit about us. We're based in Atlanta. 106 Live Radio was initially established in 2013 in the city of Atlanta. It is owned and operated by its parent company, Source of Wellness Media, LLC. 106 Live Radio has made a positive impact on the lives of many individuals and businesses within our local Atlanta communities. Our radio station is your answer to promoting your goods and services locally and to a global audience. Our programs include diverse music, talk shows, inspiration and professional programs, and so much more. Weekend and weekday programs, all designed to inform, educate, and entertain our diversified listening audience. In this new era of radio, 106 Live Radio is fully equipped with the best and latest in broadcasting technology to ensure that what our listeners hear is always HD quality music. Team 106 is dedicated to bringing diverse programs, professional, on-air personalities for your listening pleasure 24/7. At 106 Live Radio, with our wealth of knowledge, experience, and passion to succeed, we strongly believe in creating networking opportunities. We invite and welcome groups, firms, organizations, associations, departments, committees, and businesses, small to corporate, to partner and advertise with us. We effortlessly assist with bringing the awareness of various important and critical information communities need in order to enhance their daily lives. Why advertise with us? This is the place where excitement meets diversity 24/7. We're local and have a national reach with over 5.6 million hits, broadcasting from Atlanta to a global audience. Social media, audio, and video marketing strategies, app and website advertising opportunities, live on air interviews, ads, and excellent hosting. Advertise at 106liveradio.com. Let our innovative creators customize your radio ads, commercials, PSAs, and drops to represent your unique brand. A growing audience is our leverage. Your business is sure to expand locally and globally. And again, reach out to us at advertise at 106liveradio.com. Yeah.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to tell everyone else, ladies and gentlemen, about 106 Live Radio.
Monica.
Hey, welcome back to 106 Live Radio. We are at the end of this show, but we just wanted to come back and say again, thank you to Tanasha Gray for allowing us to have this time to showcase our girl, Debbie Good News, honey, and her Glamorous Awards event that is going on December the 8th at 6 o'clock. Be there, be early, $50. You're gonna get food, wine. You're gonna get good entertainment, fashion show, all these great things. And also, if you would like to be a vendor, if you're selling something, you know, you could be a vendor. Contact Miss Debbie Good News. Vendor information is okay, they got vendor packages, $75. Sell at the event vendor table, share your business cards at the event. You got 150, you got $200. There's different levels, just depending on what you want to sell, I guess. And Debbie, would you like to go ahead and expand on this because I might not know what I'm talking about.
So this is the vendor packages is just about different packages. So the $75 you will be able to sell at the event, share your business card, and connect. So the 150 package you'll be able to sell at the event table, share your business card. You also get to be published in DEBBY Classique magazine. So we put your advertisement in the magazine. And this magazine, guess what? Everybody in the venue is going to go home with a copy of it, and they remain in their house to show their friends, and their friends will also get to see your advert. So that is the benefit of having the 150 because we're going to publish you in the magazine, and vendors will also get 2 copies of this magazine to go home. The 200 package you will be able to sell at the event table, share your business card or flyer at the event to all the guests, get your advertisement published in DEBBY Classique magazine, get 2 copies of the magazine, and also get posted at the DEBBY Classique Instagram page. So we're going to post you at the DCM award page and post you on my personal page also. So you getting everything. So I think that is a big promotion. So even if you didn't get to sell a lot at the event, we push you with our brand to get more publicity. So that I do on my own. so that I can benefit people who have touched the vein and identify with the vein. You cannot do that without being blessed.
So
by
what is the
Abraham.
information? How would we get in contact with you to
You
become a vendor?
can email debbyclassique@yahoo.com, or you take this number down, 404-838-8040. 404-838-8040, or debbyclassique@yahoo.com. So, or you go to the Instagram, DCM Awards Instagram, or Debbie Good News Instagram, DM me, or go to the website. You will see all these email and phone numbers there, so you can't miss me.
All right, Debbie, thank you so much. I do want to ask you to just give one thing to the youth about becoming an entrepreneur if they
I have a lot to tell you the truth.
Come on, we just got one thing though. We don't have that much time.
So I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Come on.
One thing that is most important. Never let anybody discourage you. Whatever you have picked on to do, pray about it. Of course, before you even think about it, is because something gave you that thought. So develop it, be consistent, do not give up, do not let nothing discourage you. The more you fall, get yourself up and stand. And that is what will be your storyline and your fire force.
And could I follow up with that?
Go ahead.
Everybody's vision is not your vision. And there are people that are considered dream crushers.
Exactly.
So don't let anyone, like Miss Debbie said,
anybody
to discourage you from what you want to do. It's your purpose. You own it and you move forward with it, and make sure you pray about it and you be steadfast in your vision. That vision is there for a reason. That vision is who you are. Don't let anyone come and take that away from you. They actually cannot take it away from you, but they can delay you.
Yes.
Don't let anyone delay you, because what's for you is for you. What God has given you is for you. Do not connect yourself to dream crushers.
All right, that has been our show, 106liveradio.com with Tanasha Gray, Debbie Good News, and Stacey Bogan, and myself. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Tanasha.
Thank you, Tanasha, for having us. You're such a wonderful
My
lady.
pleasure. My pleasure. God's blessings to each and every one of you.
Amen.
Streaming live from Atlanta to a global audience on your favorite device. From Source of Wellness Media, we are 106inspiration.com.